Hello, everybody. It's your old buddy Jim, your old pal Jim, your old friend Jim, who's not in East Tennessee no more, but close enough I can about hit with a rock. Not really, but pretty close. Going to be back that way soon, I think, hopefully. A little property I was looking at didn't work out, so keep on looking, keep on going forward. I may end up in an apartment for a while, but that's all right. Ooh, my doggy's been out here pooping. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. All you ladies, I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. Lots of stuff going on. A lot of gnats flying around me. Let's go over here and look at the tomatoes. You can see they're all poking out of the bucket, which is good except one. I got one that looks like he's a little slow. So, uh, I got a question for all you expert gardeners. Does anybody put coffee grounds in their tomatoes, around their tomatoes plants? I've heard that's really good. But lots of things going on since we talked last. The Supreme Court, it wasn't a ruling, it was just an opinion, and now everybody's went wild over that. What those people do, protesting at the Supreme Court justices' homes, is a felony, pure and simple. And if that was the shoes on the other foot, and conservatives went to the other side homes, I'm sure they would be locked in prison. But now FBI would come bust that up, and they'd be in prison for a year for something with no bail. So it's amazing the standards. If the liberals didn't have double standards, they wouldn't have any at all. I think it'd be great if it overturned it. It's not overturning it. They're just putting it back where it needs to be, in control of the states. Each individual state, the federal government has too much power. It wasn't supposed to have this much power. But that's just my opinion. We do not live in a democracy. We live in a constitutional republic. And everybody that says otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. While I'm no PhD in history, I do know that much. So get ready for another summer of love, as they called it out in Seattle. Maybe we'll have another chop zone out there. And if you still live in a blue crap hole like Seattle or Portland or Minneapolis, New York, Atlanta, uh, I feel sorry for you. So get out if you can. If you can't, like I say, I feel sorry for you, because it's going to get ugly again this summer. It had to have something to stir up the violence ahead of the midterms, just like they did 2 years ago for St. Floyd. But keep your heads on a swivel, even if you're in a rural area. Crime's up. Just talked to my cousin where I planted my garden. Somebody stole some of his stuff, lawn equipment, the other night. So even in rural areas, crime's up. Better lock your doors and your windows and keep your car locked at all times, which I'm bad for not locking a vehicle. So it's going to be an interesting summer. The shortages are coming. Everybody knows now about the baby formula, which is pathetic, but let's go ahead and give 40 billion more to UKR. Money well spent. Wonder how much the big guys are getting off the top of that. Just asking as a curious taxpayer. So things are happening all over. China's still not shipping anything this way, last time I looked anyway. So the shortages are real, and they're going to get worse. Still killing chickens and turkeys, millions and millions of birds. One PCR test, and they kill 1,000,000 chickens over one positive test, and it's been proven they can make those things read whatever they want to. And you can believe that, or you don't have to. I don't care. This is my channel. I get to say what I want. You don't have to agree with everything, and I hope you don't. Just think for yourself. Do your own research. Don't believe what anybody tells you on the internet. I'm no expert, but I do try to read up and see what's going on. That's what preparedness is supposed to be, and you're supposed to to do your own research, find out your own information to try to be prepared for what's coming next. And what's coming next ain't gonna be pretty for anybody. Unless you're an elite that has a big bunker under your home. Then you don't have to worry about what us serfs are doing or how we're gonna make it. Just, Bill Gates wants everybody to eat lab-grown meat and bugs, I reckon. I guarantee he's not gonna be eating that. Although he'd be eating something worse if I had the opportunity to feed him. Anybody ever seen Snowpiercer? That's what he'd eat. So I encourage everybody to keep getting ready as best you can. Food prices are going up, gas is jumping back up. So it's going to be an interesting rest of this year, to say the least. I hope you're ready. I hope you're getting ready. And I did watch a movie the other day that was very good, 2K Donkeys, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll just say it, I don't care. 2,000 Mules. I encourage everyone, no matter what your political leanings may be, to watch that. But keep on prepping, keep on praying, keep trying to do the right thing, even though it's hard sometimes in life to do the right thing. A person's emotion gets the best of them occasionally. Try to keep an even keel, try to remain calm. I know some of the things going on in the world are just infuriating, but if you lose your cool, it ain't gonna help you. And I have been known to lose my cool occasionally. So just try to keep a steady, even temperament. So still fortunate that I'm working, getting to work overtime right now. We're still short-handed. And we talked to a person out in the field yesterday. They're short-handed. Everybody's short-handed. A lot of people's having to work a lot of overtime. I'm gonna have to work a lot of overtime again on my long weekend, which I appreciate the money, but it does wear a fella down after a while. Worked overtime yesterday. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful I can work overtime, but I'll probably take off a little bit, probably in July. Take off a week. So everybody just keep doing the best you can with what you have where you're at. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but things happen for a reason, I reckon. So just keep going. And Rosie says hello. She's a psychotic little dog, but she's doing better. She's not used to it up here yet. Hopefully, but she is getting used to it. There's her buddy over there. And the old hound dog got away from me this morning. Actually, I put him on a tie out and he hopped the fence over there and he's about to hang himself. So he's back in there somewhere, if I had to guess, on the trail of possum or a raccoon or something, whatever he can sniff down. So that's it. I'm starting to ramble, but just keep doing what you can do with the resources you have available. Try to do something every day to get yourself and your family in a little better situation. And that's it for today. I'll talk to you fine folks here in a couple of days. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Adios, amigos.